Looking at creating discussion groups in D2L. So again, this is the template page that our board gives us. And you can see discussions are right here. So we're going to click on that tab. Okay. So we go into it and we're able to add two new ones. As you can see, I already have something added here. So they give us two options, a new form and a new topic. And the form is like the original heading and the topic is the subheading in form. So say we're going to create a new form and title, it can be, I guess since it's math, we'll do linear relations. Okay. And then right away it asks us, do you want to create a new topic with this form? Because within the form we need topics to have discussions about. This is like the overarching theme here. We're going to leave that for now, and this would kind of describe it, these question marks here. We could put a lovely description. This is about relations. Okay, great. And then there's a whole bunch of options as we scroll down. And then again, in the description, there's tons of stuff again. We can allow anonymous posts. Maybe I don't want that. We can make it so we have to approve all of them. I'm going to leave that open for now. Users must start a thread, so you can force them to start a new concept before they can reply to other people's. Okay. And then these are usually hidden. I think I had just actually opened them. So availability. So we'll open this up and take a look. The form is always open. We can hide this form. We can have it visible for specific dates. All of those can be very, very helpful for us. And locking options. So we can have this unlocked at all times. We can lock it, unlock between specific dates. Again, very, very similar to what we had before. Okay, so those are the properties of this new form. And then restrictions are very helpful, okay? And I'm going to get into restrictions in another video, just because they can be quite complex. But you can put restrictions on your forms. So let's go back to properties, and I'm happy with what I got, so I'm going to, it gives us options. We can save and close. We can save and add a topic. We can just save it. I'm going to save and close and then go into adding a topic. So let's save and close, and if you notice, I now have two forms, okay? The KJHKJ and linear relations. So I'm going to add a new topic. And when I add a new topic, it asks me what form I want to be under. So I could be under KJHKJ or linear relations. So let's say the topic will be under linear relations, and we want to talk about graphing. Same idea, okay? We can script it, or we can describe it, sorry. We have all the options from before, anonymous post, moderator, visibility stuff, and locking stuff, all the exact same. Okay, this one gives us restrictions. Again, we'll go into that another idea. We can talk about, I'm going to jump to the objective. If you want to add a new objective, this is the goal of this form. Okay, and then assessment is neat. We can add an assessment to this so that the students can get a specific grade on what they're doing here. Again, this is a pretty in-depth topic, so we'll talk about this in another video also. But there's many extra things we can add to each of these. So again, we're finished. We're happy with what we have, and we have the option for save and close, save and new. So we're going to save and close here. So within linear relations, I have graphing. And nobody's started a thread, nobody's done any posts. So within graphing, we can edit the topic, view stats, there's tons of info. Let's go into graphing. And I'm going to start a new thread. I love to graph. Okay, and there we go. Graph descriptions, blah, 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And again, tons of other options. I'm going to let you kind of explore that stuff. But this is essentially the general idea to start a thread. And there we go. There's a bunch of info, and people can reply. It'll give you all the stats on our group. Now, students can access this by going under the discussions. But maybe I want this to be, I want them to access it specifically after going into a part of the content. So I go into my content. I'm sure I do this before. Collapse it all. Mine's under D2L instruction. Creating a discussion board. Okay, so this is where I post literally the video I'm making right now. But maybe I want to add the discussion in here so people can get directly into it. So if a student were to go in here, I don't want them to actually have to navigate through all the discussions. I want to post the specific discussion they should be under in this content. So I add already an existing because we've already created this group. And again, here are our two forms, KJHKJ and linear relations. So I go to linear relations. Again, we can create new topics within here. And I want us to talk about graphing. And there we go. We're in it gives us a link directly to graphing. So if a student were to click on it, they'd be sent directly to the graphing link, and they can start replying to threads. Okay, so this is a good way to make it easy for them to access. That way they're always under that content idea.